All right. What's popping, people? What is popping? You know, we doing it again today. We are doing Tostino's Pizza Bruce's way, bro. That's what I'm talking about, my way. It's just a frozen rectangular pizza with pepperoni on it to start, huh? And you know what? I don't like to have to clean, so we got a pan, but we're gonna throw the parchment paper down on top of it. We're gonna stay nice and clean for this mission. Don't worry about that bit now. There we go. Let's go get this oven going there. We're gonna be at 450, so it's gonna take a moment to heat up. And we are there. I'm gonna give it 455 just to give it some. And so this ain't gotta be perfect, but you know, we do want it to sit well, so we're gonna go like that. Bam, bam. All right, you see how that goes? We're rocking now. We are rocking. And me, I just like to get a pair of scissors, bro. I don't like to do all that. Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm old. Just stop. Bam. Get it like that, nice and easy, nice and easy. And there she is, bro. You like that? It's good looking, huh? It's kind of good looking. It actually is pretty horrible looking. And that's why I'm going to do all this stuff to it right here. We're going to go with 2 different cheeses. We're going to have bacon, ham, sliced olives. We're going to put some seasoning on it. Man, let's get to it. Let's get in there. Okay. Okay. So we got a little bit of matzo here. Not like a whole bag, but we got enough for this mission. So we're good. We're going to put it like that. And we do want some for the mouth. That's exactly right. Do some of y'all do that while you're eating? And then by the time you get done with the meal, like making it, and go to serve it, you're full. I suffer some of that. Especially when I cook like a big meal. If I'm cooking for multiple people or something like that, it gets kind of tough on me because everything is so good, bro. I have no self-control, really. Yeah. But we're going to just put these out like that. And we'll go from there. Bacon, too. And then we'll do the olives. But we got to slice down the ham. So let's just do our bacon like this. That's a pretty good amount. That's not too bad. That's a big old chunk. I'm gonna eat that for myself. Hell yeah. And we don't gotta go too heavy on the ingredients. You know, we still we want to be able to eat the pizza. And guys, look, I want to tell you, it's important to have a good pizza cutter. It really is. This was like the $10 special at Walmart. It wasn't too like crazy expensive, but it's stiff. It's good. I like it. I dig it. Let's dig out some of these olives here. I'm a huge olive fan. I don't know about you guys, but I love olives. I really do. I don't need a million of them on my pizza, but I do have them on my salads and all that. As a matter of fact, I need a bite now too. All right, that should be a good amount. In good shape there. And for now, I'm just going to set that bad boy up there. And we're going to loose one of these extra paper plates here. And we're going to snag this ham out. Let's do it. Ham time, baby. Ham time. Get the ham. Get the ham. So, got one. And we've got 2. That's right, mate. We've got 1 and we've got 2. Semi on top of one another now. You want to line those up good so you can slice them good. You know the deal. You know the deal. And we're pretty much ready with all of our ingredients. And you know, I like to play with the ham a little bit. We'll beat it up. So first things first, we're going to cut this spine off. Yeah, boy. Let's cut that spine right off. How about that? How about that? Okay. Now you're left with unfolded pieces. We're going to do it in half one more time. And we're going to flip that over on top of itself. And look, that must be a piece for me. Look. That's how that goes too, by the way. And I'm going to do one long, and then we're going to cut it down. And so that's kind of about the size that I want. Pieces, about like that. Remember, this is the ham. And the oven is on its way. Now, you might have to bust the slices apart a little bit, or they'll just stick together. So I'm not just playing with the meat. I know you like it when I play with the meat. You nasty like that, ain't you? Dirty, dirty. What's wrong with you, bro? And so now we've got all of our ingredients ready. We are good to go. Let's start this masterpiece, baby. Let's start this masterpiece. We're going to zoom in just a little bit for y'all. We're going to do some work right here. So let's lay down this sweet layer of ham real quick. And we're not going to be afraid to use the ham up because it's got big slices, you see. So it's got good coverage. It's got good coverage. You know, I like coverage. I like coverage, and I like uniform slices. Of course, right? Of course. So we got to make sure everything gets covered right here, and that there be no slice that doesn't have some ham on it, bro. That's like a ripoff, right? You get some ham, they're like, oh, we got to spread it out. I'm like, yeah, spread it out on all the slices. That's what I bought it for. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this right here. Okay. That's looking pretty good. You like that? You like that? We got layer one. The ham on there. Oh, look, that looks like a gap, right? It's good that we have this other little piece right here. It's good. So we have a little more. Bam! Looking good, looking good. And me, I'm gonna go for this matzo first because we don't have very much of it left also. Oh, you know what, silly me, I already got it out, didn't I? Look at that. Look at that. So, again, we got our ingredients here. We've got the bacon, the 2 cheeses, the olives. So, let's get that matzo down. And, you know, we're good. We don't have to like put like a whole bunch of matzo. Matzo melts pretty good too. And remember, we got this other cheese, and it already has some cheese on there, so you got to keep all that in mind. You know, maybe you'll be stopped up all week, no bathroom, so a little bit of the yellow cheese right now, but not very much. So just very sparingly. Yeah, sparingly, because we're gonna top it again. Now we're gonna go down with these olives right here, bro. And again, we're gonna try to get good olive coverage. Olive coverage, you've seen that on the field before, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Olive coverage. Olive coverage. All right then. Let's roll. Let's roll. And we might have just enough olives out to get this done, so I am running out of olives right here. Try to get these corners picked in. What's up, dude? Take an olive right there. Yeah. There you go. There you go. And we are looking good there. So let's get some bacon involved in this situation. We need a little bacon in this. Like, you don't want to do like an incredible amount or anything. And I mean, some people do, but I don't know. I don't think any one topping deserves like a crazy amount more than the next. I'm grateful that they send it with pepperoni, but look, I mean, that's plenty. That's plenty, so that is plenty. Now, remember, we got a little bit of our cheese left, and we're gonna do the cheese drop bro. That's right, that's right. And this little Mohican right here, I mean, we got to get him out there in the field. Let's do this. What are we doing? All right, bet. So, all said and done, let me rinse this hand real quick. It's my dirty hand. Remember, you always got to have a dirty hand and a clean hand. You got a dirty hand. Parchment paper. And we have just a moment. Now, we are pretty well out of the mozzarella cheese. And I do want to tell you I have managed to dirty a fork and a knife in this process. And look at that. We're almost completely cleaned back up. And that's like a super ticket right there, bro. That cleaned up thing. And dinner is like served. That's something else right there, to be honest. To be honest, if you're doing it like that, I think you're doing it right. Some people ain't doing it like that. Let me put this parchment paper up too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dinner is clean. Like there is no dishes, bro. And look. The Cavenders, all Greek seasoning. And you don't have to be like too sparing with this stuff. You can put it on there. It's pretty good. Season it on up. You'll be all right. And now that that bad boy is seasoned, the oven is almost at 410. And what are we missing? We're missing something right here. What do you think we're missing? We're missing something right here. We want a little Parmesan. We want a little Parmesan. We don't want a lot of Parmesan. We want a little Parmesan. Oh. So it's like the one ingredient. Oh my God, that's too much. All right, remember, Parmesan cheese goes a long way. The smell and the taste both. And so you don't need it to go too far. And this thing's gonna get a 15 count. It's all the extra toppings and stuff. So it's gonna get a 15 count. All right, guys, we are back. Our 15-minute wait is up. I hope the switch over right there worked out okay. You know, I'm using a squad that I don't usually use. Cap cut is what I'm using for this. I don't know much about it, but that's what I'm using. And hold on, we got some dirt on here or something, bro. What is that? Probably crumbs from the last time I did something like that. So let's do this, people. We open it up. Let's get it. And here is our end result, brother. We are looking smooth. And you know what I like to do? I like to cut it down in these like little children's like size things. And you know, your pan's gonna be a little hot, but the aluminum should cool down pretty quick. So we're gonna run it right like that. Wham! Did y'all like that cut? You sure did, didn't you? You sure did, didn't you? I should have done the long side first. Haha. You see how it's moving on me, huh? Ow. That's hot. Ha 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 ha. You burn yourself during cooking too? I do too, but don't worry. And then of course they say you're supposed to be up and down on it, but it still goes everywhere on me, so that's okay. We'll find out. Bam. And one more. Ha ha. Good shot. That was a good hit for the middle right there, bro. Yep, it's still moving. Chill out, bro. Alright. And now after you make a big disaster of your pan and everything, you can pull that back into place and do it again. And you're almost done. And again, I like to do it like this. You do whatever you want to, of course. And we'll just hurry up with that. But you get the point, and we are now in game over mode. And here it is, bro. Here is the first bite. All the toppings are cooked. Now it is officially way better than it was in the package. Y'all stay tuned for more. Take care now.